Going on YouTube, welcome back to another Rainbow Six video, and in today's video we're going over a strategy guide for the third floor on Kafe. So if you guys are excited, you guys do hope enjoying the video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and ring those notification bells, and as always I'll catch you at the end of the video. So for some context for the video, I run within a 4-stack, so I'm only able to choose control 4 players. Obviously when I made it for you guys it's going to be all 5, but I'm going to break the video down into 3 parts. First part is going to be all the reinforcements, the setup of the thing, rotations, because for me personally, I feel like it's important that all 5 players know where reinforcements are, what walls are soft, and where rotations are. That way in clutch situations you have more information to help you clutch the round. So without further ado, let's get into the setup, and I'll catch you guys there. Okay, so we're going to have a reinforcement here. There's also going to be a shield placement right here. This is where I'll get into that later. But anyway, shield's going to be here. You're going to have a reinforcement rotate here. This rotates to help better attack the skylight so they can't really see you. You're going to have, what do we call these here? You're going to have holes to shoot through right here. I'll call them kill holes. You're going to have them right there. For freezer reinforcements, you're going to reinforce right side of bathroom, the entire freezer wall, and then left side over here. The reason for the left side is so they can't see you rotate through this rotation from skylight. It's going to keep you safe. And then also, I haven't mentioned before, you're going to have a rotate on the left side, the closest to the toilet right here. That way you can't get shot from the window. You're also going to have another shield right here in pixel. And you're going to reinforce all the bathroom walls. And then last but not least, you're going to reinforce red. Now I know some of you may be thinking, Juice, hey, you're missing a reinforcement there. This is what I like to call having a reinforcement in the pocket. So the reason is for this, because the player who's going to play in pixel, right, when he does his job and he's eventually going to get pushed out of here, he's going to have to rotate. Now there's 2 things you could do. You can either rotate through here and reinforce this up, or you could just leave it done. So it depends on when he gets pushed out. So if he gets pushed out early on within the round, like let's say the first minute, not even that, yeah, I would say yeah, for the first minute, if he gets pushed out of here or he dies, I would reinforce this off just so you don't give extra sight control. But if not, leave it open until like the last, until he finally gets pushed, and then you think you feel comfortable. But other than that, that's the complete side rotation. Oh, and then before I forget, you're going to want to open up this hatch too, just for an extra way in and out of sight. And also, you're going to want to do some shotgun holes up there, just so you can see into cigar from there. And yeah, that's going to be the sight rotation. So next up, we're going to do the operators. Okay, so for the first operator, obviously, we're going to run smoke. We're going to bring a shotgun, SMG-11, and the deployable shield. I think it's just the most powerful or most effective, I would say, line up with him, especially if you can control your shot. So for smoke real quick, all you have to do is you're going to do rotations. You're going to go 1, you're going to make a rotate here, just so you can, rotate to skylight. You're going to want to shotgun the bar as well, just to give those sight holes. And then you're also gonna want to shotgun default plant, just because this is a pain to shoot through, especially in clutch situations. Next rotation is gonna be bathroom rotate and freezer rotate. So again, make sure it's the closest to the toilet over here, just so you don't get shot from the window. And then obviously I'm kind of lazily doing this. You can do everything that I'm telling you within the whatever it is, the prep phase, perfectly. I'm kind of butchering my shotgun shots though. That's another thing. You want to be as effective as possible with your shotgun shots. Your reinforcement responsibilities is simple. You're just going to do the bathroom. And then from bathroom, you're not going to reinforce this, someone else will. And then you're going to reinforce right here. And then by the time you're done with all that, you should be maybe a 2-3 seconds within the round. You're just going to pop your shield. For your playing position, you're going to play right here. And this is going to give you a really good angle on skylight, because as many of you know, a lot of people like to peek this angle that I'm holding. You can simply just sit there, You're going to shoot him. You have the shield to play off of. You're going to have an ADS right here to make sure your shield doesn't get taken out. And then also, you're going to have a teammate playing in here as well, so you're going to be able to hold angles with them. And then obviously you can, you know, smoke off the... What the... I've never seen... Did y'all see that? I thought... okay, anyways. What is... What? Hello? Okay, anyways, you can, wow, that was really weird. You can smoke off default plant, obviously. You can smoke off cigar, any push, really. If it comes down to, like, white stairs, you can always throw a little smoke over there, kind of secure your back. And, yeah, that's going to be the smoke's placement. For smoke, you're going to want to play this angle. Basically, the majority of the game, you want to make sure they can't really get too much that sight over here for skylight, and then you're just gonna want to stay alive. Smoke canisters are really strong, especially late round. I believe each of them lasts like 10 seconds, so it's gonna be a really strong situation that you're gonna want. And then, as always, you can always like rotate right here just to kind of creep up on them if you need to, or if you need to hold different angles. Most of the time, like if you'll see it in any of my clips, because I do run this position a lot, is like I'll rotate over here, get a quick pick off the drop, and yeah, so that's gonna be it. The only things you really have to worry about, I would say, would be the window, but as always, you're gonna have the audio cue of the window breaking, so you'll be fine. But yeah, that's gonna be Smoke's position. So on to the next operator. Okay, for the next operator, we are going to go over Jager. So Jager, you're going to have quite a bit to do, but anyway, for the loadout, we're going to bring the 416C carbine. Obviously, it's P12 and barbed. I feel like barbed in this situation is going to be better than the bulletproof, just because you're going to have the audio cue, and yeah. For Jager's positioning, so this is what, alright. For Jager's responsibilities, it's simple. So all you're going to have to do is you're going to need to place an ADS right here. Make sure that shield doesn't get shot or blown out, whatever. You don't want the shield going away early in the round. For your first pair of barbed wire, you're going to want to put it down on these stairs. And the reason why I don't put it up here is because if it's up here, the attackers can use this as a kind of little cover, and you probably won't see them and you won't hear them. So you're going to want to put it close to the bottom right here, just so you have the audio cue. And then for your next two, you're going to want to knife this bench real quick. Make sure it's all out. And then you're going to want to place your ADSs right here. The last two are going to go here. And then for your last piece of barbed wire, it's going to be over here on mini bar window, just so you can hear the drop in. Yes, you're going to have the audio cue of it breaking, but a lot of times most players, they'll just shoot out windows for some reason, especially in mid elo. They're going to shoot out the window, and then when they hop in, you're going to be able to hear it. So for your playing position, you're going to have a shield right here in Pixel, and you're just going to be basically playing here. And for Pixel, you're going to want to play this passive. Not super passive where you're letting them take site control, but you don't want to be constantly swinging and trying to shoot people on rappel, because the thing is, if you die here, you're going to screw over the entire team, because piano is a strong position to hold for multiple reasons. So most people, most attacking teams, they're going to do one of two things. They're going to open up this hatch right here, right? They're going to drone it all out. They're also going to open red wall hatch, and they're going to drone this all out. So their objective really is to take cigar, and then from cigar, in order to take cigar perfectly, you're going to need to take over piano. And you know, sometimes you'll get in a Maru just kind of zip lining up here quick, so you're going to want to listen to audio cues, and you're just going to be ready. This all right here is going to be shotgunned out for you or blown out for you. That way you can just simply go over there and shoot them through it. Makes it easier, makes them not have cover, because a lot of teams are going to sit here because they think that they have cover, but in all reality they don't. But yeah, so you're going to want to play this position aggressive and or passive, and you're going to want to listen to the Maestro. Maestro is going to be on cams for the majority of the round, as long as he can be at least. So you're going to want to listen to the callouts, because a lot of times he's going to give you callouts here, and the reason why this wall is soft is so you can shoot through and deny plant, deny the push. You're going to want to be able to help out your guys the best to your ability. And so we'll say within the round, or say if they're pushing. I value the player's life and the gun more than anything else. So say they're pushing you extremely hard. So the first things first is you're going to want to give out a comm to one of your two players, which is either going to be the Smoke, the Maestro, or you can give out a comm to the other two players, the two roamers, to let them know, like, hey, they're pushing piano hard. Either I'm going to have to leave right now, or you guys are going to have to try to flank. But if they're dumping utility into you, and I mean they most likely will, because they're going to either need Ash Chargers, Sophia Impacts, grenades to get rid of the shield. You have the two ADSs here to help you out. Make sure you don't get flashbanged out or anything like that. But another caution you're going to want is this window. Once you hear this window break, or you get the call out that they're on White Stairs window, you're going to want to do two things. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to either want to choke up on the shield, that way you cannot get shot from there, because you will not win this gunfight. You won't. They're going to have a way better angle. Your whole body is exposed. So you're going to have a shield here to protect you. You're going to have the wall there to protect you. And if you kind of go sit in this corner too, it's not I wouldn't do this. I'm either choking up on the shield, or you're just going to want to rotate out. So say you're ready to rotate out, right? They're pushing you. You know your shield. Your two ADSs have been burned already. They're ready. You can see the grenade coming, or the Ash Impact, like you know it. You're going to want to give a comm out to Maestro. So at this point, Maestro is going to be playing over here. I know I haven't gone over him yet, but Maestro is going to be around here. So you're going to want to be like, hey, Maestro, I'm leaving, right? I'm dipping out. Like they're coming, they're taking out my shield. He's going to cover your White Stairs. So he's going to cover your back. So what you're going to want to do, and you're probably going to die just returning, because this is like fight to the death type position, right? You're going to want to stay here as long as possible, waste out as much time. But when you're ready to go, you're just going to want to like dip. So you're just literally you're going to run, because they're going to blow up the shield. If you can, you could probably crouch walk past the shield, but you're just going to want to run. And yeah, so that's Jager's positioning. And I'm going to go over the next operator real quick. So for the next operator, obviously, it's going to be Maestro, since I brought him up in the last round. You're going to want to bring his LMG, bailiff, and barbed wire, just for more audio cues, things like that, to help the team out. So for his first Maestro cam, he's going to hop on this bar real quick, put it right above default. Your two barbed wires are simply just going to go right here, and cigar door. From there, you're going to come over here. And now this one, I learned this Maestro cam placement from A21 Mail. If you guys don't know who he is, check out his YouTube channel. He's a former pro player. I know he is a content creator for organization. So he's a really good Rainbow Six player. So you're going to want to place it right here. You're going to aim for this, like, I don't know what you call this, but this gold importer right here. And then from there, you're just going to simply rotate back the sight. You do have one reinforcement, and that's just simply this one. Not too hard. You're just going to get that one for real quick. For your playing position, you're going to play right here. You're secured. You're safe from the skylight. You're going to be safe from most things. And also with your bailiff, you're going to want to shoot out some holes right there for you, just so that way you can get an angle into cigars. You can see right there, you can get an angle. You can even get an angle into new bulk, just to help support. And what you're gonna do for the majority of the round is literally just sit on cam. So you're just gonna be on cams, giving call outs. You're gonna be on this piano cam. You're gonna want to shoot out any drones that you see, just because it's gonna help your Jager playing in pixel. And yeah, so your job is just stay on cam, stay alive. You have a really good fire rate. You got a lot of bullets with this Alda. You're gonna want to help them out. You're gonna sorry, my voice went all weird. You're gonna want to give call outs though. So Jager, and you're also gonna want to listen to Jager. So for Jager, he's gonna be in pixel, but when he's ready to rotate, you're gonna have to be ready to take over White Stairs. So you're not gonna play here for a lot, but you're gonna want to be able to hold his back. Make sure he doesn't try to get shot in the back or someone pushing him. You're going to want to be ready to shoot that out. You're also going to want to listen to the barbed wire here breaking, or if you hear someone say that it broke, you're going to want to be listening out for all that. You're going to help him out. What Jager's going to simply do is just rotate. Let's see if I can get this open real quick. I'm really bad with a bailiff. I just want you guys to know that. like rotate wise. Like I don't get it how people are good at this. Anyways, he's gonna rotate there. He's gonna reinforce that rotation off. Hop through. He has two choices. He can play in freezer, or he can hop through and kind of play right here, white stairs, to kind of hold off these people, or just play in freezer, either or. And from that point, like I just said, you're gonna play here, try to stay on camps, stay alive, and if anything, help out Jager. And the most important thing is for Maestro is you're gonna want to give callouts to your roamers. So your roamers are gonna be all over the map trying to waste attackers' time and get picks. And now that's kind of hard on the third floor, just because most people are gonna attack from skylight. Some people do try to crouch walk up white stairs. You just want to give calls. You want to be on camps hopefully before the round starts. That way you can kind of get a sense of where they're coming from. And just give callouts to your team, and just that's his job. Okay, so now that we went over Maestro, I'm gonna go over the next operator. Okay, and now for the fourth operator. This one's kind of dependent on the players you have. For this situation, I am going to pick Ella just because she is a good roamer. But essentially, you're going to want to pick someone with the shield. I'll go over that in the variation part. But anyways, we're going to pick Ella. We're going to do her AR, pistol, and shield. You can use her shotgun. I'm not the best with like trying to get kills with the pistol. But if you are, then, you know, you do you. Your shield placement right here. You're going to want to leave a gap on this wall so the ADSs can catch the grenades, just to help out your Jager. And then from there, you're just going to reinforce red wall. And for Ellie, you're going to have a lot of reinforcements. Now, I know people are probably like, oh, well, she's a roamer. Shouldn't you like have her roam out early? To me, no, not necessarily, because most people attack this thing the same. Now, this isn't going to be like a good, like maybe a competitive strat. Maybe you're just gonna have to play a little bit better. But so basically, you're gonna get red wall, you're gonna get freezer wall, and then you're gonna try to get bathroom. So with this one, you might run into the round, but if anything, just try to get one, or if anything, just stop at red wall and freezer wall, and then from there you're free to roam. So for me, I would have them roam. I would have Ella roam around like mining. You're gonna want to do train. Maybe some fireplace, reading. You're going to want to be under here. And the reason for that is you're going to want to listen to callouts to Maestro. So, like I said, most people try to push from top floor. But also, another push, as everyone knows, is white stairs. So, they're going to want to try to push up from here. And a lot of people expect, well, I'm going to say a lot, but people do expect people to be here. But you can get an easy pick. And as a roamer, you're going to want to stay alive. Your job isn't to get kills, it's to waste time. Now, you can get kills. Don't get me wrong. Don't be like, oh, like I don't want to take gunfights. You could take the gunfights. Just be smart, because if you're dying within 10 seconds within the start of the round, it's not helping out anybody. And for your util, you can place them wherever, really, like wherever you want. So say, for instance, like you have them. You got a pick here, or you know that they're pushing white stairs pretty hard, and you want like a sound cue, just put that there, so now you know where they're coming from. Same thing with everything else. You're just going to want to kind of roam down here, listen to Maestro, listen to Jager, because Jager might be like, hey, Ella, they're pushing hard on my red stairs. So you're just going to kind of crouch walk over here, you know, be like, oh, is anyone in cigar? They'll let you know. If not, you can get easy picks. You can come up behind if they're not ready for it. Yeah, your job is simply just be a roamer, just stay alive. You can also deny default plants. A default plant is about like right here. You're just gonna basically want to shoot up. Be careful though, you're not gonna want to hit those metal bars just because they are gonna affect your shot. Why can I walk? So yeah, you're just gonna easily shoot through default. Or if you need to, rotate back to site. I see this a lot with roamers, especially within my 4 stack. My roamers kind of tend to do this. You're going to want to pay attention to your bar up top. You're going to want to pay attention to the time, to players alive, things like that. Because you might be able to rotate back to site, and now it's a 3v2 on site. You maybe even be able to hold white stairs for Jager when he rotates just to help the Maestro out. You might even come over here and play top white stairs. just be smart. Just listen out to callouts. Make sure communication is gonna be key for any strat. And yeah, so now that I'm done with Ella, I'm gonna go over the final operator, and then we will get into the variations after that. Okay, and then for the last operator, you're gonna want to go pulse. Now the reason why I say pulse is just because you can easily roam under, which is gonna be his job. His job is to roam under. He does have a couple reinforcement things. So for him, I know I said this could be for Maestro, but you could just be like, hey Maestro, I got you, don't worry about it. You know, go ahead and reinforce this off for him. You're gonna also want to run the bathroom real quick. You're gonna want to reinforce bathroom wall off, help Ella out. Just so you guys can get this done. And then you're going to want to help Smoke too, get this reinforcement for him, just because you don't have really too much to do in the round. After that, you're simply just going to leave. You're just going to go roam now. So like I said with Ella, key roaming spots, somewhere down here, reading, fireplace, mining, train. You're going to want to be able to stay alive just because you do have that nitro, so you can deny, you know, default plant with your nitro. Make sure they can't get it. Staying alive is going to be key. You're going to want to be able to shoot drones out too, you know, because a lot of people drone up red stairs. Shoot them out. Listen to callouts. For my two roamers, I wouldn't say, you know, oh, like, you know, be on cams early on in the round. Just because you have Maestro for that, and also Smoke can easily hop on cams. So kind of stay active, be aware, listen to your audio cues, listen to your callouts. And other than that, that's all Pulse really is here for. So his reinforcements, like I said, is going to be bathroom, all 3 walls, and also freezer. Just so that's going to do it for the operators and the setup. But so for the variation, third part of the video, basically just some people that I think can easily drop. So Ella, for instance. Ella is someone that not every single person has. But my whole thing is you're going to want someone with the shield. So the people I would say would be like Ella. You're probably going to want Alibi, maybe even Warden. The reason why I wouldn't say Echo, even though he does have a shield, is just simply because he's going to be like another Maestro in a way. And he's not a good roamer. So you're going to want to pick someone like Warden easily. Ella, Alibi. Who else has a freaking shield? Frost maybe. Frost, you can easily just place your shield and then place your 3 frost mat traps under the windows. Not too difficult. Who else has a shield? I think that's everyone that has a shield. I could be wrong. Obviously, there's Goyo, but the reason why I didn't say Goyo is simply because he's gonna get a nerf and he's gonna lose his shield. If you guys don't know yet, he's gonna be losing the shield. So that's the reason why I kind of steer away from Goyo at least until like the nerf. If he doesn't get nerfed yet, by all means use Goyo. He's gonna be a super strong op. But yeah. So another person that you can probably replace would be like Pulse. The reason why I said Pulse is just because say Maestro can get shot out or whatever, it gets taken out. You can easily use Pulse's cardiac sensor just to get like a good idea where it's at. But as long as you know where it's at, you can literally use anyone. You could probably use Mute. Mute's got kind of a lot to do. I would pick people that don't have a lot to do. Maybe even like Castle, Capcan, Vigil would be a pretty good one. You're just going to want to pick people who are like Roamers, Cav, Legion, Orcs. You're just going to want to pick people you're comfortable with at that point. Maybe even a little bit of Mozzie, you know, set up your Mozzie pest real quick. Bring the Nitro Cell just to help you out. For the people that I would say just don't get rid of would probably be the Smoke, the Jager, and the Maestro. These are the 3 strongest, I would say. The other 2 you can easily swap in and out. You're gonna want to bring one person with another person with the shield. But if you bring the Goyo, I guess you could say like, oh well, I don't necessarily need Smoke anymore because then that's 3 shields. But other than that, that's gonna be today's video. If you guys did enjoy today's video, smash the like button. Let me know down in the comments below. I was kind of questioning whether or not to make this type of video just because I haven't done it before. But you know, life is a big old game of gambling, so you're gonna have to take chances. So I took a chance with this video. It may be a longer video. I'm gonna try to shorten it as much as I can, But strategy guides generally are longer because there's a lot to discuss, and I'm not going to be the type of person to be like, oh, just do this, 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 and this, and not give you guys some input. But yeah, so this is going to be the strategy guide for the third floor on Kafe. If you guys did up enjoying the video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and ring this notification bell so you are aware when I upload. And a little bit of channel news. So my whole ordeal is that on Fridays, I'm supposed to be uploading videos, but sometimes, with Rainbow, I don't want to upload the same old, like, oh, look at this quick, like, one shot kill, like, whatever. I want to upload interesting videos, so I may start doing more strategy guides just because I find them fun, even though they do take a little bit of time to record, edit, and all that. But also, I also might start streaming. So if you guys didn't catch it, it's still on the channel. It's a 2-hour stream. I'm not saying watch the stream. I mean, you can. I didn't do too hot. There's a lot more technical difficulties behind streaming than I had originally thought for my internet. But, we're all about having fun. So, like I said, if you guys did enjoy the video, let me know down below. Let me know down below any new sites that you want to do. Maybe I'll make this into a series where we go over a whole map, go through all the sites, or just like the key ones. But anyways, thank you guys once again for watching the video. I'll leave timestamps down below, so if you want to learn a specific part and of the breaks. Other than that, enjoy your guys this week, and I'll catch you guys next time.